So, you want to make some money on Amazon, but you don't have thousands of dollars just lying around to invest? Well, you're in the right place. In this explainer, we are breaking down 6 different ways you can start earning on the world's biggest marketplace with little or even no money down. You know, when most people think about selling on Amazon, they picture this, right? Buying a literal mountain of inventory, probably from some factory overseas, and taking this huge financial leap of faith. And look, that method is definitely a thing. It's a popular way to do it. But it is so far from the only way to play the game. And honestly, it's definitely not the most accessible. That's why today we're focusing on the other ways. We're going to walk through 6 totally distinct strategies that let you get in on the action without needing that giant pile of cash up front. Here's how we're going to break this down. Think of it like a ladder of opportunity. We'll start on the very first rung with some simple digital gigs, then we'll climb up to creative commerce, where you're making your own stuff, and we'll finish at the very top with the reselling game. Okay, let's dive right in. Level 1, digital gigs. We're talking about the absolute lowest barrier to entry. These are things you can do right from your computer with no physical products, and in most cases, it costs $0 to get started. First up is Amazon's own platform called Mechanical Turk. You can think of it as a marketplace for, well, digital odd jobs. These are simple, often repetitive tasks that companies need actual human beings to do. And what kind of tasks are we talking about? It's a huge mix. I mean, one minute you might be finding citations in a PDF, the next you're categorizing business types, or even something weirdly specific, like identifying points where a person is touching a motorcycle in a photo. Yeah, seriously. It's stuff that's super easy for a human eye, but still kind of tricky for a computer. It can be a bit of a grind, for sure, but it's a real way to earn your first few bucks online. So here's the deal with Mechanical Turk. The initial investment, $0. The difficulty level, also pretty much $0. But, and this is a big but, getting an account can actually be the hardest part. It's so popular that new user signups are often closed because of the high demand. Okay, next up in the digital gigs category is a true classic. Amazon Associates. This isn't about doing tasks for Amazon. It's about leveraging your own content, your blog, your YouTube channel, your social media to drive sales for them. So how does it work? Well, the mechanics are dead simple. You sign up, which is free and takes maybe 10 minutes. You find a product you like, generate your special affiliate link, and then you share it. But the real skill here isn't technical at all. It's creative. Your job is to make content that's so valuable and trustworthy that people actually want to click your link. And that's really the key trade-off, isn't it? It costs you basically nothing to start. Maybe $50 if you want to set up a basic blog. But your success is 100% tied to the quality of your content. No great content, no clicks, no cash. It's as simple as that. All right, time to move up the ladder. Welcome to Level 2, Creative Commerce. This is where we stop just promoting other people's stuff, and we start creating and selling our very own unique products. First up in this level is Amazon Handmade. You can think of this as Amazon's direct answer to sites like Etsy. It's a special, dedicated section of Amazon just for artisans to sell things they've genuinely made by hand. And your products get this special handmade certification, which really helps attract customers looking for something unique. Now, your initial investment here is just going to be for your raw materials and maybe some nice packaging. But check this out, and this is a huge deal. Amazon actually waives the standard $39 a month professional seller fee once you're approved as a handmade artisan. You only pay a commission when you actually make a sale. That's a massive benefit. Next is Amazon Merch on Demand, and this is an absolute game changer, especially if you're a graphic designer. It's a print-on-demand service. You just upload your designs for t-shirts, mugs, whatever. Amazon handles all the production and the shipping, but only after a customer places an order. That means zero inventory risk for you. And best of all, you don't even need a professional seller account to do this. Your only job is to create awesome designs that people want to buy. Amazon literally handles everything else from there. Still in our creative zone, we have Kindle Direct Publishing, or KDP. I mean, this has completely democratized the world of publishing.
It allows anyone, and I mean anyone, to become an author and sell their work on the biggest bookstore in the world as both an ebook and as a physical copy that's printed on demand.
And listen, here's a pro tip that a lot of people miss. You don't have to write the next great American novel. Some of the most successful KDP sellers focus on what are called low-content books. Think about things like planners, coloring books, journals, or even Sudoku puzzles. They're much simpler to design but can be incredibly popular.
So again, the financial barrier to entry is zero, but the potential is huge. You earn royalties on every sale, and you can even get paid when Kindle Unlimited members just read the pages of your book. It's a seriously powerful engine for any writer or designer.
Okay, we are climbing to the final rung on the ladder. Level 3, the reselling game. This is the classic buy low, sell high model. It's the art of arbitrage, and it definitely requires the most skill and, well, a little bit of nerve. What we're talking about here is good old-fashioned retail arbitrage, but supercharged by Amazon's massive audience. You're basically a modern-day treasure hunter. You're out there hitting up thrift stores, liquidation sales, auctions, looking for undervalued items you can flip online for a profit. And the research part can be surprisingly simple. You can literally be standing in a store, pull out your phone, open the Amazon Seller app, scan a barcode, and instantly see what that item is selling for online, its sales rank, and your potential profit. All there in the aisle. Now, we've rated this one as the highest difficulty for a reason. It involves real financial risk. You are spending your own money to buy inventory up front. So if you pick the wrong products, if you choose a dud, you're stuck with it. You've really got to have a good eye for value. And there we have it. We've climbed the entire ladder, from simple digital tasks through creative commerce, all the way up to the art of the resell. So let's put it all together in one final playbook to help you figure out your next move. This table right here, this is your playbook. It's the whole explainer in one single glance. You've got all 6 methods down the side. You can see the starting investment, the difficulty rating, and most importantly, who each method is really best for. So find yourself on this list. Are you a designer, a writer, a deal hunter who loves the thrill of the find? Your starting point is right here. So when you look at all of this, there's really only one question left to ask. Based on your skills, your budget, and your ambition, where on this ladder are you going to begin? The opportunity is there, waiting for you to take that first step.